Broadcasting from the front lines of the info war, this is Eddie Eldorado from the Hangtown News Network, somewhere in El Dorado County. Now, for the last 25 years, I've been crisscrossing the country, organizing, training, and equipping a vast patriot army. With my cable TV broadcast from St. Cloud, Minnesota, Charter Communications Channel 10, it went all over Minneapolis and the Midwest. I formed a group called the Army of the Mississippi, which has become the largest standing army on earth. And not just me. There was a whole lot of other individuals involved. Randy Trockman from Montana, John Trockman from Montana, who was in my studio. We did a great big broadcast which shocked the powers that be. Thank you, John Trockman. And Randy, he happened to be at Sandpoint, Idaho, Ruby Ridge, the siege of Ruby Ridge, where Randy Weaver was surrounded by about 400 National Guard troops. And Bo Gritz and Jack McLam had to go negotiate with the FBI for a peaceful surrender after the FBI shot Vicki Weaver and Sammy Weaver and some of their own men. If you're an old dinosaur like me, you remember that. And if you've been in the Patriot movement for any length of time, you know who I'm talking about. There was also Norm Olson from the Michigan Militia. There was also Mark Kornke from the Wolverines, Colonial Marines, and a whole bunch of other individuals. Not just me, it was a group effort. Combined arms. And the whole point I'm trying to make here is, for the last 25 years, I have been a ghost in the machine. The FBI, Secret Service, U.S. Marshals, they all consider me a ghost in the machine. Sort of like Mel Gibson's character in The Patriot. Yeah, I'm real good with a hatchet, man. But try to prove it. So what are we going to do, boys? Our illustrious leader, Donald Trump, if you believe it, has declared the drug war is an epidemic. Total epidemic with all this heroin, fentanyl, all these opioid pills coming across the border. And I'll say one thing to our black brothers out there. Black Lives Matter. I wouldn't be concerned with white power. I'd be concerned with white powder. Powder. Fentanyl. 1,400% deaths among the black population. It's not the white man, it's the white power. You guys are killing yourselves. I got nothing to do with it. I am totally anti-fentanyl, anti-heroin, anti-drug. Except what is legal in the state of California, of course. But here's a war game scenario for all you militia units out there. This is a scenario only. I'm not telling anybody to do anything. You take it on yourself to correct the problem in your own neighborhood. Since it's a declared national emergency, then this is a Title 10 action. All you military vets know what that means. Title 10, Section 311, look it up. I keep repeating it on every one of my shows because you didn't get the message the first time. We, the militia, are law enforcement. We outrank the sheriff in our county. That's right. You look it up. We are the authority in our own county. So if it's a declared national emergency, that so many of our citizens are dying from overdoses, what's that got to do with the militia? Well, these drug dealers aren't real smart because they use their own product. They're not security conscious. They don't know who's watching them. They're not worried about the police, but they better be worried about neighbors in the militia. And this is a war game scenario only. For instance, militia units have identified large drug dealers in their neighborhood. And a lot of these guys aren't smart enough to own their own property. They rent houses, they rent apartments, and they deal their poison out of there. So what if a whole platoon of militia watch them, see what they're doing, how much they're taking in every week, and we'll take a playbook from the chapter from Mao Zedong. He had a lot of people in his organization, but they did not have weapons, ammunition, and supplies. So when asked, how are you going to take over China, Mao Zedong? He said, we will get our weapons and supplies from the enemy. Who's the enemy of the United States? Drug dealers? Heroin dealers? People dealing fentanyl? Yes or no? Causing so many overdoses, it's overwhelming the paramedic system. So militia units, they identify the chief drug dealers in their area. Fuck the cops, man. This is personal. You're killing my kids with your poison. So the militia units find out who the major drug dealers in their neighborhood are. You surround them, and you take their shit, their drugs, their weapons, their money. You take the weapons and the cash and flush the shit down the toilet. No cops involved. Nobody knows nothing. Take them out any way possible. It's a national emergency. They're killing our population. You gonna let them do it? Yes or no? You, the viewer, have to figure that out for yourself, right? Right. And these heroin dealers, fentanyl dealers, opioid dealers, they hook your sons and daughters on this shit, and now the sons and daughters are zombie slaves to the dealers. You gonna let them get away with that? Is that fine with you? Yes or no? Oh, it's a job for the police. Obviously not. They can't handle it. There ain't enough cops to do anything. So individual citizens who group together as a militia unit take these people out. No kidding. That is a war game scenario that every militia unit in the United States has to deal with. Yeah, kick in their doors, take their shit by gunpoint, because they are the enemies of the people. National emergency. Right? Or no? Oh, these people are just trying to make a living dealing this crap, man. Oh, they are poor, impoverished people that the only thing they know how to do is deal drugs and kill your kids! What are you going to do about it? You got a set of balls out there? All these national forest fires that are happening, I don't think it's an accident. The Camp Fire, somebody shot at the transformers from PG&E and started that fire. And if you look at the Inspire magazine put out by ISIS, that was one of their suggestions. Start forest fires. Is that a coincidence? Well, guess what? Thank you, ISIS. We love you. You know why? All your bullshit you put out on the internet, the Inspire magazine on how to make guns, bombs, and explosives, how about the American militia uses all of your fucking information against you? What are you gonna do then? Die! Yeah, we'll give you every opportunity to die for your fucking stupid beliefs. Fuck Mohammed. Yeah, we saw the attacks in Paris, where you guys walked in and started shooting everybody because of a cartoon. You're fucking sick in the head. Your brand of radical Islam is not welcome in the United States. And we will definitely use your own shit against you. What the fuck are you gonna do? There's 55 million United States militia compared to how many radical Muslims? And if I seem like I'm in a bad mood, no shit. Enough is enough. The line in the sand has been drawn. And we will take action if the shooting starts. If the shooting starts. Not before. We're not going to do anything unless somebody fires on us. Then we will fire back. Because we got to protect our families, our homes, our neighborhoods, our way of life. And if Sharia law thinks they're going to rule us, fuck you. See this? Fuck you, sit on it and spin. No kidding. Yeah, I'm in a bad mood. I've been in a bad mood for quite a while. Aren't you? And if you're not upset by all this shit, you ain't paying attention. Go lay down by your dish and lick your nuts. You ain't no use to us at all, man. Eddie El Dorado from the Hangtown News Network, somewhere in El Dorado County. And yeah, go ahead. Post this video to any law enforcement official you seem fit. I don't care. I don't care, man. I really don't. I got nothing left to lose. Nothing. Except my country and my freedom. And I will fucking fight to the death to protect it. Will you?